Breaking news. All right, you got, according to reports, Shakur Stevenson in a highly anticipated eliminator bout that was set for November the 16th in Las Vegas after agreeing upon a fight and not going to a purse bid. It appears that Shakur Stevenson versus Frank Martin is off, according to reports. Mike Coppinger was the first one to report, according to these reports, that basically Top Rank, everything had been worked out. The financials, date, location, venue hadn't been determined, but it appears that everything pretty much was set in stone. And then as of earlier today or sometime late last night, it appears that Team Martin said that they are no longer interested in the fight. And this is what I've been saying for the longest. Now, if and in fact this is true, this is a flat out duck. And this is deplorable. And I want to see what are you PBC fanboys are going to say now, who are always caping and capping for the PBC. This is a bad look for Frank Martin. Yeah, that's what they're saying. They're saying that Team Martin said they're no longer interested in the fight with Shakur Stevenson. So that's a duck. That's not, and I'm going to tell you right now, that's not a good look for Frank Martin. For them to basically agree upon a deal, a date, look like the financials was worked out, and then for them to back out of the fight in less than 48 hours, it's not a good look. But this is the type of stuff that they be doing, and this is what I've been saying. So more than likely, Al Heyman is going to put Frank Martin in the ring with somebody else that they feel that he have a better chance of defeat. Obviously, it appears that they may not have enough confidence to believe they can fight Shakur Stevenson. And I'm gonna say this for the people that don't like Shakur Stevenson, that's against Shakur Stevenson for whatever reason, um, y'all, y'all got to call it how it is. This is a duck. This is a flat out duck, and this is just shameful for Team Martin, if in fact this is true, to back out of a fight after agreeing on everything without going to a purse bid. And I don't want to hear them say, oh, well, we didn't like what we saw in the contract and we decided we wanted more. Not trying to hear that. Listen, you guys, I'm going to tell you right now, there's going to be people that's going to try some way, somehow to try to make this either Top Rank's fault or Shakur Stevenson's fault, whatever. But at the end of the day, if this in fact is true and Team Martin said they are no longer interested in the fight, they're the reason this fight is not happening, and they backed out of the fight. And you have to call it like how you see it. You can't sit up here and make excuses for Team Martin. I'm just really disappointed. I was looking forward to this fight. I thought this was going to be a great fight. And then lo and behold, less than 48 hours, you hear about the fight being off. I looked on social media. People were saying that this fight is off and that Team Martin pulled out of the fight. So I guess Al Heyman or Errol Spence or whatever the case may be must have talked Frank Martin out of this fight. And probably what they're going to do is they're going to try to put Frank Martin on possibly Spence versus Crawford too, against a lesser opponent. That may be what the game plan is, but at the same time, Frank Martin had the chance to fight in an eliminator bout, which he was successful against Shakur Stevenson. That would get him a title shot for more than likely the vacant WBC belt, because in all likelihood, Devin Haney is not coming back down to 135. So, yeah, sad, very sad, very disappointing to hear about this. And I sent this out to a couple of people, and like I said before, the PBC apologists, they're going to find some way. I promise you guys this, because they're not real journalists and they don't call it right down the line. They're going to try to find a way to make this Shakur Stevenson fault, because that's the new agenda. This is what these dudes do, is they will find a way to try to demonize Shakur Stevenson. But these dudes say that they, black content creators and they for the community. But at the end of the day, they specialize in tearing down black fighters. That's not aligned with the PBC. So, I'm just like I said, I'm trying not to like lose it because I'm livid about this because once again, where it was looking like boxing was headed in the right direction by giving us fights that we're at the very least curious about seeing and interested in it. Here you have them pull this stuff. Here you have them pull this stuff. So this just shows me, this is showing me that maybe, like I said, that behind the scenes, they don't have confidence in Frank Martin and that they don't believe that he could win this fight. Like I said, this is a flat out duck, and we have to call it how we see it because they agreed upon everything without going to a purse bid. How is Shakur unproven? Not, and I'm not grilling you, but yeah, people. Well, at the end of the day, you already know what's up with these people here. You know this. I've been doing this for a while. You already know what's up with this. This is just the same old BS. This is just the same old BS. And this is and the next narrative is gonna be either what they're gonna try to do is make excuses, or they're gonna say, see, well, Shakur, he need to leave. He need to, the same thing they did. Now, Shakur ain't got to go nowhere if he choose not to. Like I said before, I'm not telling no fighter what promotional company to go to. Oh, what happened is, Damien, according to Mike Coppinger and according to reports, they said that Team Martin, after they was sent the contract, basically contacted Top Rank and said that they are no longer interested in this fight. Now, keep in mind, they was all so I don't want to hear no, and I don't want to hear no excuses about, oh, well, they didn't offer them enough money and all this stuff. They agreed to do this fight. They agreed to do this fight without going to a purse bid. So they had a chance to go to a purse bid to see could they get more or less money. And they decided, hey, we'll do a deal without a purse bid. And then, like I said, this was just announced like barely 48 hours ago. In less than 48 hours, Team Martin pull out of the damn fight and say that they no longer interested in this fight. This is exactly what's wrong with boxing. This is why a lot of people have issues with some of these fighters that's aligned with the PBC. Somebody interfered. What's up, Big Blunts? What's up, man? So you hearing it from me? Yep. According to Mike, my boy Big Blunts Boxing, y'all, he got a channel too, man. So let me do my infomercial for Big Blunts Boxing. This your boy Town Biz. Subscribe to the homie Big Blunts Boxing. Please. Once again, this your boy Town Biz. Subscribe to the homie Big Blunts and Boxing. Coming out of that Maryland. Yeah, so there you have it. So this is all you need to know. Here we go again. This is all you need to know about them. So basically, Frank Martin, he didn't want that work. This is all you need to know about them. If they did this, pulled out of the fight in less than 48 hours, that just goes to show you they didn't want that work. They didn't believe that they could win this fight. So hopefully they change their mind and go through with this fight because, like I said before, if this in fact is what Frank Martin and them did, this is just not a good look for them. I hope, like I said, I hope this ain't true. I hope this ain't true. But if in fact that Frank Martin and his team pulled out of this fight in less than 48 hours after agreeing to this fight. This is a flat out duck. It's just no way you can get around it. No way. Well, like I said before, man, this is a bad look for, like I said, if this is true, this is a bad look for Frank Martin. This is a bad look for Man Down Promotions. This is a bad look for the PBC. This is a bad look for Al Heyman. Now keep in mind, there was reports that Al Heyman tried to talk. Yeah, well, keep in mind, there was reports that Al Heyman tried to interfere with Steve Fulton and the Inouye fight. That basically he tried to talk Steve Fulton out of not taking that fight, with Inouye, which paid him life changing money, which paid him like $3 million. And somebody at that, at his weight class, the smaller divisions, $3 million compared to a welterweight, what a welterweight could make, that's like that's probably like 13 million to him. So of course, it was obvious. I mean, it was a it was a no-brainer. It was a no-brainer. Basically, it was a no-brainer to go through with this fight. So, like I said before, this is just what they do. This is why a lot of times we don't get marquee fights, because it's always somebody running interference. And I hope, like I said, I hope this is not true. As soon as I end this stream, I'm gonna go back online and see what's up. Now, like I said, if fact that it isn't true and they still going through with the fight, then I'll retract my statements. But it's looking like this fight is off. Just so, but I can tell you a fight that is gonna go through. I can tell you a fight that is gonna be happening, and that's Devin Haney versus Regis Prograis. Apparently, this fight is gonna take place December the 9th in San Francisco, California. As you guys know, I'm out of the Bay Area. I'm out of Oakland, California. And if you visited the Bay Area, you will know that San Francisco is a hop, skip, and a jump from Oakland. Basically, you just a BART train ride away from San Francisco. You can drive to San Francisco, which I highly recommend you don't drive to San Francisco, because I can tell you right now, they be having these little secluded, subliminal, spaces that look like it's cool to park there. They'll have this little sign that say, that you barely can see, that'll say no parking between 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. You will come outside and your car will be gone. San Francisco specializes in the hook and book, and they will take your car somewhere way across town, and then they're going to charge you like $500 to get your car out. So I highly recommend, if you don't park your car in a parking garage and you come into the fight, just catch BART and catch Lyft. The Chase Center is on the outskirts. It's maybe like, I'll say it's maybe like 5 to 10 minutes outside of downtown San Francisco. But that fight is going to happen. So if y'all coming out to the fight, this is going to be the first official boxing match that the Chase Center is going to hold. So like I said before, y'all come through, man. So y'all got 3 months. Y'all got 3 months almost to prepare for this fight. So, well, you pretty much do got 3 months. You can fly into OAK, which is Oakland International, or you can fly into SFO, and you can catch BART from Oakland International to San Francisco, or you can catch SFO, which is in South San Francisco, to downtown San Francisco. I think you would have to get off at Embarcadero. You can get off at Embarcadero or Montgomery, and you catch a left there, and then you good. So but yeah. going down. But yeah, man, this is just not a good look, man. Like I said before, this is just not a good look. And you're gonna have what you call the people that's gonna try to downplay this. You're gonna have the spin doctors try to spin this. Like I said, just be prepared somehow, some way. They're gonna try to find a way to make this Shakur Stevenson's fault, or they're gonna try to make this Top Rank's fault. All right, Big Blunts, man. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, man. You welcome here anytime, brother. But yeah, man. Yeah, I'm just trying not to I'm just trying not to lose it, because at the end of the day, you see this way too much. But this is just the history of the PBC, and then you got them like trying to prolong fights, not being willing to make these type of fights. Just terrible. Just this is just I mean, this is just terrible. You just can't make this stuff up. You just can't make this stuff up, man. This is just a very bad look for this is a very bad look for everybody involved on on basically team Martin's side. Just a very bad look. So we'll see what's up, man. But anyway, you guys, I gotta get prepared. I gotta, charge this phone up. I'm finna go head out. More than likely I'll be doing the stream with Big Rich. So check out his channel.